when I can't be in the screen, she will.
There she will. She'll be right there. Did you ever get an answer back on the offer you put on that triplex?
Yeah, he said he'll work with them. He countered upward. And then my client said, well, 370 is all he'll go. All he can go. And he said he'll work with them. So he's having problems with his his printer,
Okay.
and he didn't get to respond because of that. So, but he called me and he talked to me.
There you go.
And I have another win.
Let's hear it.
Uh, I got an offer on Crepe Myrtle, that other house.
Nice. Very good, Audra.
Uh-huh.
That's awesome.
Okay. Yeah. Also, the realtors are saying it's overpriced. So we'll see how it goes because we countered them. My client wanted to counter them full price and then their concessions that they asked for. So we'll see how that goes. He was pretty stern about it, and he wouldn't budge on it. He budged with the paying the realtor full fee though, full 3%. So that was good.
There you go. That's a win. That's Audra's win.
Yeah.
Now Audra shared her win. Both Audras. You guys have to share yours.
I got a few. The listing that I talked about yesterday, they signed the listing agreement. I mean, last week they signed the listing agreement yesterday, so that's official. I met two buyers like last week. One of them, we got the pre-approval done. They just want to see the house one more time, and we're going to put in an offer today, this afternoon. And another one of mine, it's kind of weird. They have the cash, but they want to put in an offer in gold. So I don't really know how to do that. I was going to call you about that later, Dan. But yeah, but if that doesn't work, they have the cash.
So the offer in gold will have to be made with the assumption of the value at its current present time.
Got you.
That's the problem because gold can fluctuate. Case in point, last week gold was like 49.80, and then the next day it dropped to 49.30.
I got you.
So I mean, it can fluctuate quite a bit. So you need to assess the value. We'll want to buy your house in gold. We have, at today's value, it's estimated here to be reevaluated at close of escrow. But the value of the property is still, the offer price.
Yeah. Okay.
Are they going to give them like a bar of gold as a?
I don't. Yeah.
I think that's awesome.
I think it's pretty awesome too. The downside to that is that most people that have bullion, they can't exit it to get USD at 100%. It's usually a 95 or even a 90% valuation because most refineries are going to pay you 9/10 spot. I know I'm speaking German to some of you, but they're only going to give you 90% of its value because it's a fluctuating market versus I have a dollar, I give you a dollar, you have a dollar. Gold is I have a dollar in gold, I give you a dollar in gold. The next day it might be worth 90 cents.
And who verifies that it's real gold and not lead covered gold or something,
If it's not in an exchange, I wouldn't do it raw bullion.
They don't bring like a bar to escrow or something.
Exactly. If it's not in a gold exchange, being that they have a certificate of value, this is how much gold there is. So
would they have to change the gold into cash?
honestly, I think that's the best bet.
That's what I was going to recommend, and I was going to ask you about that because
I'm trying to remember if the purchase contract. I think the purchase contract stipulates that all the transactions need to be in U.S. dollars, so it needs to be converted.
Yeah.
Not something I've had to deal with before. However, knowing the contract, knowing where it's at, we can go find it.
Yeah. A lady tried to pay for a home in gold with me, and she had her gold all on the table. She had to end up turning it into cash. So that's why I asked.
You punch her in the throat and you take all of her gold and you yell at the Wild West.
I'm so sorry for her. No.
How easy of a process is it to get your gold turned into cash? And the house is around like 400,000, so she must have a lot.
Go sell it. Go to a refinery and say I have $500,000 in gold. I want to convert to cash.
I got you. Are there? I'm guessing there's refineries in like Tucson. I'd imagine. I don't think we have any here.
Everywhere, yeah. They're even online. I wouldn't risk the ones online. But they're
Oh,
Go to the pawn shop on 42nd Street.
they'll hook you up.
Don't do that.
They give you 25 cents on the dollar.
Yeah, don't do that. Terrible idea. So,
Now you got me looking at the California contracts.
as you should. As you should.
Now it says it has $sign, which implies
It does. It implies US dollar. I mean, she could definitely put the gold up as an earnest money for sure.
I mean, anything can be considered consideration, I guess, but it just has to be agreed by both parties.
Well, this should be a fun.
Specifies dollars except for the $sign. I even did like a word search.
This is true. All right, great topic of conversation. Not what we're going to talk about today, but I like that we're getting our brains moving. How are you guys? The rest of you, like I've got 3 feet, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 as I can see, and Audra. We don't know if that's Audra's face or Audra's background. Perfect
My
job.
bad.
It's perfect. It's perfect. We don't even know. We get to surprise you.
I have a win.
Let's hear it.
I got my license activated for my very first time.
Christy's official, guys. She's official. Careful, there's a new one out there. New agent alert. Hashtag new agent.
Yay.
Thank you. It was a little bit of an overwhelming day. There's a lot to get going
Oh, I can imagine.
that, Mama never told me about. So I'm figuring it out.
Mama never warned me.
She never said there'd be days like this, right? But it'll be all right.
Good. I'm excited for you.
I'm excited and I feel really confident, and I'm here on Rise and Shine. So
There we go. Rise and thrive. The morning meetup. What are your other wins or celebrations? Something you're just dang proud of?
I'm continuing to get appointments for the California Dream for All. I'm really promoting that through my sphere. So I had 2 consultations yesterday and then 2 today.
There you go. Love hearing that.
Quick, they're quick 15, 30-minute ones. Just to touch base about the program.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Quick conversations become long relationships. Fantastic.
I held my first live webinar
Ooh, how'd it go?
with Steve Lemons. And even though the software wasn't working exactly right, I got 28 people to register and 14 showed up, which is a pretty incredible rate.
That's
And 4 made online appointments to follow up later. And the first guy I called yesterday was actually not a buyer, but wanted to list a house. And I'm going to meet with him today. So that was pretty.
way to go, Mara. Love that. Online webinar, how to buy and sell houses with Mara Burgard. Beautiful. These things don't write themselves. You have to write them for them. Mama did say there'd be days like this, but you got to make it work. So what about you? What are the conversations, topics, or objections that you want to work on today to make yourselves better? It's Tuesday.
I do have a question.
Yeah, what do you got?
This house, he didn't pay the taxes, the owner, back in the first quarter of or first half of 2024, and it's showing a past due. And so I looked up tax liens because I vaguely remember this from school.
Yeah, he can pay it back, but the tax lien has to be out for 3 years before they can foreclose on it. Did we lose Mara?
Did I
Yeah.
lose you?
It's okay.
God, the California contracts have so many words.
Most contracts. I mean, most Californians have so many words too.
That's fair.
It's very fair. All right, let's talk something to help you guys out this morning. What is considered delivery?
Delivery,
Yeah.
like pizza.
Delivery of documents, delivery of information, delivery of response.
Email.
Once it hits their email, right? That'd be considered delivery.
Okay. Email. All right.
Email. I always like to follow that up with confirming this receipt or email or something. Text.
Received by the broker indicated in the contract.
Okay. How?
If we're talking
Accepted.
acceptance, California has a
Accepted.
page for acceptance.
Right. In Arizona, we have, a whole line in the contract about it.
Signed and accepted.
Accepted. Okay. Signed and accepted. You guys are missing some key variables here, right? There's a lot of gray in the responses I'm hearing.
Acknowledged.
Okay. There's one thing. If
When
I
it's
email you,
signed.
Written.
what was that,
Signed.
Matt?
When it's
Written.
signed.
You're not Max.
Let's say any notice that's in writing is something that they, when they get it, when it's sent out, that's when the time starts, right? Right, in writing
Okay.
rather than verbal.
In writing, there's a big thing. Has to be in writing, not verbal.
Yeah.
Okay. Does a text message count? Let's talk about factors of the contract. Let's say I text you and say, "Hey, Max, your offer's accepted."
Well, then show me the proof. I'd be like, well,
No.
where's my proof?
Hold on, just right there. Eric shook his head vigorantly. Eric, I text you. I'm rescinding my offer.
That's not enough. That's definitely not enough proof.
Okay.
That's implied. That's like what do they say in school? Implied notice.
But here's the thing. You guys said in writing. Does that count?
Yes, it does. They even teach you that in school.
Wrong.
No, it's only emails count, right?
Not-
Lines 424 to 427, Dan. Is that what we're looking at?
Someone got out their contract.
Boom.
I put the California contract in the chat.
Unless otherwise provided, delivery of all notices and documentation required or permitted hereunder shall be in writing. We talked about that. And deemed delivered and received when, one, it's hand delivered. I smack you in the face with Eric. I'm rescinding my offer. Boom. Hand delivered. 2, sent via facsimile transmission. Somebody born after 1996, tell me what a facsimile transmission is.
I don't know.
I didn't think you would.
And good luck finding
I'm
one
95.
currently.
So
Also known as a fax machine.
Text message, but with paper.
With the dial up in the background. Do, 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 do.
Right. Number 3, sent via electronic mail.
Email.
If the email address is provided hereunder on the contract. Or 4, sent by a recognized overnight courier service and addressed to the buyer as indicated in section 8Q or to the seller indicated in section 9A and to the escrow company. Has to be all. If you're going to send out contracts via mail, it better be through a courier to all 3 people. Certified.
Certified, yeah, signed over.
I know this is not the California contract, but I know the California contract follows very similarly. Does any of that say text message?
No.
Please don't tell me somebody sent it via text message. Is this why we're having this conversation?
Not you.
OMG.
Not you guys.
Obviously.
Not you guys.
It was done in history in some dimension.
It was. An offer was submitted. We are the buyer's agent. Offer submitted. Seller counters at 3:07. Buyers say, okay, at 3:11, buyers sign the agreement. At 3:11 and 30 seconds, the listing agent calls and says, hey, we're going to rescind our counter. Is the counter rescinded?
No.
No.
No. Okay. At 3:17, seller's agent texts us and says, this is formal notice that we are going to rescind our counter. Is the counter rescinded?
I'd say this is formal notice to have your broker call me.
Is the referral or so is the counter officially rescinded?
No, not without a cancellation.
Did the buyers send back the signed copy, you said?
Yeah,
Okay.
at 3:11. So same time. But here's the thing, right? Does the contract say text messages is a viable form of delivery?
But hadn't they already received the signed copy back from the buyers, you said?
It was, I don't know exactly when the counter was sent. It's immaterial at this point, just from this equation.
I mean, I guess you can argue what would a court say electronic email would be considered. I mean, could text be an electronic email? Not by normal standards, but
Nope.
courts are weird.
Well, I
Well,
don't think texts are admissible in court unless you have like printed versions of them.
Again, let's go black and white. Contracts are not gray. They're
No.
printed in black and white.
No, the courts
So-
are great.
Was the counter officially rescinded?
Negative.
I guess no. According to the contract, no.
100%. Eric's like mad because he's like, there's a loophole here. I know there's a loophole. There's not.
No, because okay, it's granted it's been a while since I've been in real estate school, but I swore when I was going through my contract writing and all that legal stuff during school that the Arizona Department of Real Estate and National Association of Realtors have accepted text message as an electronic form of delivery because back in the day they didn't have text message for delivery, but it's in writing and it's delivered. So they were considered that delivery, even though it was a text message.
Find the proof.
Well, okay, see if I still have access to Hogan.
That's the thing. Find the
I
proof.
could go get my book.
Because you know what my proof is?
That contract right in front of you?
You know when this contract was updated?
No.
This month?
Plus also it says sent via electronic mail, comma, if email addresses are provided. Doesn't say if phone numbers are provided.
Yeah, here's the other side of things, right? This agent happened to have two phone numbers. One's a personal cell phone, one is a follow-up boss phone number. The phone number on the contract was the follow-up boss phone number. The listing agent texted the personal number. Again, you're out of contract. It is why am I showcasing this? Not to make you mad, not to rage bait you, but to show you that if you are in a position like this, that you, as either side, email, then text, then call.
So I got a question for you, Dan. Because
Yeah.
all your lessons are based on experiences and something that happened to somebody. So how'd the situation happen?
Talk to your team. You'll probably hear about it today.
Okay.
This happened less than 12 hours ago, or 15 hours ago. 18 hours ago. It happened yesterday at 3 o'clock.
Well, I'm driving up to Tucson, so
Come see me. So, and unfortunately, I was actually dealing with some shit with my mom, so I wasn't the agent and I wasn't the broker involved in this. But because we have a broker network the way we do, it was handled by our broker, who is a pit bull. Hello, Ms. Blank. I left you a voicemail a few minutes ago. We need to discuss a counter offer that was accepted by our buyers and delivered to your email address noted in the purchase agreement according to the requirements in Section 8 on this address.
Is it Lori?
No, this is Kristen.
Oh, ooh,
Please.
man, big guns came out.
Please contact me earliest convenience. I'm being told that your agent, Mr. Blank, texted my agent to rescind the counter offer he had sent. The issue is the counter had already been accepted by the buyer Furthermore, texting is not an acceptable method of notice. I look forward to your call. Sincerely, the meanest bitch in real estate.
Mhm.
She's not. I mean, I fucking love Kristen Cole. If you guys ever get the chance to go to a class of hers, you need to. She is fantastic.
No, she's incredible, but if you cross her, she is exactly what Dan said.
So, hot Kristen, I forwarded this to the broker. Her email is blank. I did note that it was urgent. Thank you. And then the last one is, good morning. Please contact me this morning. Kristen Cole, and to the broker. But here's the thing. It's Kristen. It's not she's fighting because it's her agent. She's fighting because the contract stays blah, blah, blah. In her email, is that not the same conversation you and I are having?
Yeah.
I'll tell you the conversation I had with the agent when she called me. I said, technically, yeah, you've got grounds to stand on. You can go play hardball. There is the contract, and then there's the spirit of the transaction. If you play hardball with this seller, what's going to happen the rest of the transaction?
Right.
Not great.
Eric, you and I know this, right? Go to your clients. Tell them we have grounds to stand on. We 100% have a foundation under us to swing from. And if you're ready to buy this house as is, where is, with nothing else, and we're just going to pigeonhole this deal shut, let's go. But don't expect anything. And Eric's Binzer came back, his buyer's response to the repair request, and the seller said, no, we're not going to fix anything. Because they're what, $25,000 less than they wanted to be at because the agent screwed up on something.
50,000.
50,000. Thank you. I knew it was something egregious. But here's the thing. Contracts matter. And the more we're skilled, the more we're set up for success, the more we understand the verbiage within those contracts that protect you and the clients, the easier it is for us to navigate and for us to have solid ground. How does it feel to know you've got the winning card?
Awesome.
Oh, fantastic.
And how does it feel when you call your broker and they're like, well, yeah, let's go to war?
Empowering.
It's all about setting yourselves up correctly. Now, once we have these situations, I am 100% going to tell you about them so that you can prepare for the other side. I never want you to be in a position where the other broker can take advantage of your folly. Email only the email in the contract.
How did that? I'm sorry.
If somebody comes back to you and says, hey, I want you to send the email to my transaction team. Fantastic. Send it to the transaction team and the email in the contract. If they say, well, I don't want you to send it to me anymore, just put it in the transaction team, then get an addendum out there to change the delivery address in the contract.
So I had this happen to me recently, Dan. I mean, granted, we were gonna back out anyway, but I had an agent out in Benson text me. He's like, "Hey, unfortunately, the buyer got a full cash offer. We're resending our counter offer." So I've had that happen recently, but it was completely fine at the time because my buyer was being sent on vacation for work. And those of you that work around government, you know what vacation is.
I mean, we call vacation the other color is always an orange. That was vacation.
Yeah. But he's going out of the country and he didn't want to go through the process of buying a house. So I told him about it. He was like, well, that's fine because we're not going to proceed until I get back. But I've had that happen to me recently. So I didn't even think anything of it, but now I know. Let's learn.
No, you might trip and fall into doing it the right way. I don't want you to put yourself in a position to be held up. There was a situation many, many years ago where delivery became the reason I was able to get a contract canceled and the earnest money awarded to the seller. Because the listing agent failed to communicate to the proper email address. And if anyone's ever gotten an email from me, you might have gotten an email from one of 5 different email addresses. I don't keep it straight when I'm communicating, but I damn well keep it straight when I'm texting or when I'm doing stuff through contract.
Dan, can we talk about what's considered deliverance when, delivery when, with like spuds and things like that, if it's uploaded to MLS?
That is not considered delivery. Only if, I mean, if they download it and sign it and send it to you, fantastic. But you can't prove that they had access to it online. Now, if you email it to them, that has a timestamp. I emailed it at this time to the address listed in the contract. That was delivery. But having the conversation of, well, I put it online, I can't prove that you were able to download it. The counter argument to that is, well, the lead-based paint has to be uploaded before you can put the listing in. Yeah, I know. But how do you have proof that they got it? You have a signed version. Beyond that, the only way to prove delivery is through the email, timestamped, delivered to the email listed in the contract. Or hand-delivered, faxed, couriered. If you hand-deliver something to somebody, what should you do?
Have them sign for it?
Yes,
At a minimum. At a minimum. And then what?
Go Amazon style and take a picture of them holding it.
Love
Yeah.
that. Love that.
With the
Hold
newspaper.
it up. Right. Eric takes a video of him slapping somebody with a contract. You're delivered. But here's the thing. Recap in an email. It was so nice meeting you today when I hand delivered the blank to you at this time. Please let me know what questions you have.
So was the scenario that the buyers wanted to cancel, they canceled over text message, that was not the correct way, and then they didn't send a cancellation through email?
No.
Seller.
Buyers got a counter from the seller.
Okay.
Then they
Let's say
accepted.
offer price, I don't know the exact numbers. Let's say it's 400,000. Listed
Okay.
it for 10. They offered 390. Sellers came back and countered 397.
Okay.
Buyer said, hell yeah, we'll take it. Boom. Signed the counter, sent it. In the meantime, sellers get a full price plus cash offer. I don't know. It could have been 420. Who knows? It's a better offer and they want to take it, but they have this counter out. So they try to rescind the counter and accept the cash deal.
I thought that works.
And that's where the issue came in. The seller's like, well, who's at fault here?
Listing agent.
Yeah.
Listing agent, right? That is failure to provide fiduciary responsibility. Your job is not just negotiating and talking to and navigating and open doors. Your job is to make sure you follow the contract so that these types of situations don't come up. One of the things I've learned as the broker, as a coach, as an agent, and as somebody in the periphery of people that know what they're doing is follow the contract. No matter what question you have, refer back to the contract. Because that will be the guidance of what you need and don't need in life. Was today worth your time?
Definitely.
Good.
Definitely.
This is one of those things that we will talk every time I get a chance to talk to you guys about something that I had to help fix or that I know was just fixed. You will learn from the mistakes of others so that you don't do it. Okay? You will be a better agent for it. But ultimately, if you don't have any clients, you won't have any contract issues. So go find some clients. Go door knock, go open house, go call people. Go hand out 20 business cards today. Can you do that? I think you can. I believe it. Max is like, I don't have business cards.
If I had business cards, that's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say if I had some business cards, I'd be knocking on doors right now.
Max, it's called Blink. It's called Dot. You get yourself a digital business card and you go, man, I just handed out my last physical one. I got a great digital. What number you want me to send it to?
It also records their phone numbers.
Yeah.
Say again. What is that?
BLINQ, I believe, right?
Yeah.
Blink.
Yep. The other one?
Hi, hello is also free.
Yeah. Hi, hello. That's
Hi,
the one.
hello.
Hi, hello.
Oh, okay, that's good. I like that.
Google search
Write-
digital
Write
business.
your
plan.
name and number on a sticky note.
That's
Give
what
it
I was
out.
going to say right here. Right here. There is no
I
reason,
got my
absolutely
box of
zero
cards with
reason,
me.
other than your inability to do so, that is stopping you from connecting with people.
Okay, got it.
Every one of you.
10-4.
I want to look at this for a second, Jim. There are 6 of us now. There are 6 dudes on this call. Actually, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Josh is on now. 6 dudes. The rest of you's women's. Girls are taking over. I love this. I freaking love this.
Who around the world? Duh.
Duh.
Well, it's just us girls today, guys. Figure it out. I don't know. We can't invite Jim because we're gonna be down by facial hair.
Oh,
Got a little bit, guys. I'm so excited that you are willing to learn in the morning and hear these stories and hear these things and take them to heart. I don't want you to ever be in a position that you could have easily avoided by doing it the right way. So we're going to talk about them when you have situations. We'll talk about them. That is how we learn. Okay. I don't care if you've been in the business for 1 day or 100 years. You're going to learn something that you didn't hear before. So we'll see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow brings some objections. We're going to work on those. Sound good?
Thanks, Dan.